Hi everyone, welcome to this edition of Addington News. Hope your week is going well. We race again this Friday night. We have a 9-race card. First of those goes at 5:23. Got the Oaks winner resuming. No matter what, she should be hard to beat in race number 3. Like Magician as well from barrier 2 should lead and take a heck of a lot of beating in race 5. And Courtney Rose is a first starter amongst a few other first starters on the night. Race 2, number 1 out of the Bob Butt barn. I think a lot of people will be playing multis on Friday night, and I think it'll be around those 3. Of course, next week it is the Allied Securities Morris Holmes Vars, the first automatic entry race into the IRT New Zealand Cup, and nominations have started flowing in for the great race the second Tuesday in November. $750,000, the increase announced recently by Harness Race New Zealand and the New Zealand Metropolitan Trotting Club. So if you win that race, you're straight in, and I'm expecting a decent sort of field next Friday night as well. We also have a race named after the great Basil Dean, the horse that broke the New Zealand record here, 3:15.3. Few years ago now in the mid-80s, but that race is also next Friday night. This week, Regan Todd, well, he's got some firepower coming to Addington on Friday night, so we had a chat to him about his chances. Joined by Regan Todd, who's at the trials. Let's get into your runners this week. Sweet Spirit, the first of them in race number 2, Sarah O'Reilly, just probably needs to lift a bit.
Yeah, look, she's no star, Greg, but she's going good enough to win one. So she's just one of those ones that's going to need the perfect trip, and she will be, in the next week or two, she is good enough to pick one up.
Red Shearer Dream, it's got plenty of breeding about it. It's trialled quite nicely. Barrier 1, what are your expectations on debut in the 5th?
Yeah, he is a nice horse. He did work very well this morning, but I think Magician's going to be very hard to beat. And that fella, he is still on the way up too, Greg. Like, he had a bit of an injury layoff, and he's had 2 quiet trials, so whatever he does this week or the next week or 2, he should benefit from. But he is a nice horse with ability, just got a lot to learn.
Magician's a likely leader. Are you good enough early to hold the trail and therefore get the best opportunity?
Yeah, that would be ideal, but just with our fella, probably not going to want to. He should be able to hold his own, but you probably won't want to push him too much early. So yeah, if he's in the trail or 3 fence, it'll just be ideal, and he'll learn a lot from it.
All right, couple of runners in race number 6. Fernley Blackbird had no luck lately, and Herb. Fernley Blackbird, what are you hoping for run-wise? Because it seems like in a field like this, might need to get an economical trip.
Yeah, well, she's been smashing the clock on the Stride Master, mate. I think the last 3 runs she's been getting home in 26.3, so she's not going to go any quicker. Just last week they ran a 1/2 and 5, and the way I've been driving her, we've been driving her pretty quiet. So we need a good middle sectional and a drag into it, and yeah, she's definite first 3 chance anyway.
All right, Herb needs to step up to another grade, but he was so good first up. Was scratched last time. Any major reason there? And how is the big fella?
He just had a wee nick right where his paddock mate must have given him a wee who's your daddy in the paddock, so he had a wee nick where the hobble sat. So it's just taken 3 weeks to sort of come right. I had him in last week, but we sort of thought better safe than sorry, but he has copped a pretty smart field up in grade. So it's really, really good. So we'll see how good he is this week anyway. But been really happy with him. He's been working good.
All right, Cora Valley Star isn't in this week, but could be next week, I understand.
Yeah, he just chucked in a bit of a head scratcher last week at Ashburn. He wouldn't take the passing lane and just went a bit rough. So he's going to have to trial pretty good today to warrant going next week. But I've been really happy with him. Just he trialled up beside Anything Goes at Addington, and I was wrapped. And then last week, well, yeah, it was a bit of a who knows what happened. So yeah, this week hopefully he's back on his game.
All right, thanks so much for taking the time out at the trials there today. All the best for you and your team on Friday night. And yeah, you must be looking to step a few out over the next few weeks. It's pretty exciting spring racing once we get on the other side of this winter, eh?
Yeah, it's real good, mate. We've got about 13 to go off the place this week. So from here on in, we're going to be busy, but it's good. That's what you do it for. And yeah, hopefully step out a few nice ones and a few winners.
All right. Cheers, Reg. All the best. So great to get that insight into Friday night. TAB announced this week as well, boosted odds. Yes, copy that. The 2-time New Zealand Cup winner looking to join Indianapolis, False Step and Terra to Love as a 3-time winner. They've boosted the odds at tab.co.nz, $5 out to $7. So if you want to back the Ray Green Blair Orange combination and copy that to create history on the 14th of November in the IRT New Zealand Cup, they're giving you a boosted opportunity at the tab. Make sure you get involved in that. We'll see you Friday night.